great and beautiful morning and afternoon and evening to you or wherever you are joining me at this moment. Welcome to 349 edition of Investdata Trading Academy live with Ambrose. Yes, I'll tell you that the market today is missed and better than what we saw. Missed better than the previous day because as at yesterday we saw that most of the market in the mature market rebounded, on the strength of seeing the yield on the treasury bill, in this market started coming down. That triggered stability in some of the market. We saw, that those yesterday rebounding to close in green, coming back from oversold region back also to the trend where we're expected to continue today. But this morning we're seeing mixed trend, especially in US market. But if you look at what happened, yesterday in Asia, we saw stability. This morning was also seeing a mixed market in Asia market. In Asia, for me, it's a good one for to start the day, but we want to still also watch where the market is going from here. Because I'll tell you, I speak now, US stock rebounded, the previous day, but right now we're seeing also some, shaking position in that. So some are looking the way of bond, but also how far will this sell-off in the treasuries continue? Because the yield of the treasury market has almost, like I said, has moved to the highest in the 10 years. That has, that has threatened the equity space. Until we saw that pulling back. Also, we saw yesterday that the crude oil price suffered the worst day, since September, 2020. It tells you that that forecast that yes might hit dollar $150 per crude is possible, but I'll tell you now, from pullback in oil, I'll tell you this is also going to change the face of the new wave of what of inflation that we're also expecting, this month. And also we're seeing also that most mature economy are waiting for what for another meeting that will come in this some already in the October, some will come in November. That will also find out the MPC meeting or policy meeting for most of the economy, at this time because of the year end is already at the corner. I believe that this is what's going to shape the market as we speak. But I'll tell you that this yield, that has been a threat to the market, but declining by 0.07 to around 4.73%. Yes, also that has also supported the market as we speak right now. But I believe that investors should also keep their eyes on what is happening in the market right away, so that you will know where to go. And that is why I think that you can't be in this market and also stay alone. You must use one analysis or the other, or combine them to know exactly what you are doing in the market. If not, you will toast up and down in the market. But we saw yesterday also better the one part of the private labor data that came, that also give a sign that yes, it was below expectation. Well, let me say they were expecting about 150 thousand, but about 89,000 of this new job. This also what is also going to shape, or what going to investors are looking at to see that it might also, as we're looking to see what will the Fed win in their next meeting for all this. But today, I tell you, all eyes are still on Friday, what we call a non-farm payroll report that also for September. This is a big data that also shaped the market in US. But as we speak now, if you look at what is happening in Europe again, I'll give you an insight what is happening in Asia. But if you look at in Europe what is happening, I'll tell you that the Europe market, I've given a sign of yeah, that's why it's a mixed market, but we're seeing a Europe market looking slightly in the green, trying to beat out, even when the data coming from that zone is still very, very weak. But we're seeing a positive move this morning, hanging on what? Hanging on the help of the dilute or the signal of the zone coming out from what is weaker, the weaker situation. But because of that, treasury yield has also declined. That also has also put a kind of a positive light. But I will still tell you that the Europe economic outlook is not still impressive. Like I said, that Europe will still remain disappointing. Looking at what is coming from Germany, Germany being the major economy in that zone. The Germany export for more than expected, in the month of August, dropped by 1.2% from the previous month. This is also a weak sign, as weak global demand also hit this economy. That's why, for me, investors should also look at all this when taking their decision. Yes, we are also expecting that the French company like Spanish industry industry production also fall in the month of August. You can see that is why even when the market rebounded or trying to look in green now, people are not still more confident in that zone because of what challenges. Also, I think that Greece is also giving us some opportunity to discuss what their bailout package with the World Bank. These are the things that also. But I tell you that the positive sentiment that we saw in Europe is just hanging on what happened in the Wall Street yesterday. But that is a good one that speak now. I think that it edged up this morning, kind of saw it high again, despite the missed weak economic situation. But there's still positive sentiment because of what is happening in US Wall Street. These are the things we also look at. But also, not forget that crude oil price, like I said earlier, tried to rebound this morning, but still a pullback. But when they saw that sharp, one day drop about almost 5% down, that also, gives sign where the global economy is going, especially as we are entering to the last quarter of the year. But also, Sri Lanka Central Bank also cut their policy rate this morning, also to boost growth, and also at the same time they record the rate by 100 basis points to kind of boost growth and sustain the policy that to put the economy in the right perspective. At the same time, they finalize also their review with the World Bank as regard the 2.9 billion bailout that's also in pipeline for this economy. You can see that most coming up economy are already cutting their interest rate. They've seen that the economy has been in tight corner and that also they need to come out of it. But if you talk of Africa, Africa is still missed right away. But NGS again, we're seeing that NGS is slightly in the green at this hour. But we saw yesterday when we were doing live class yesterday that NGS was in green. But before the market close, we saw a mixed trend that pulled it back. But we saw good volume. We saw positive market bread, but still the median market was in red. While also some buying interest in some major sectors of the market. But this morning also we're seeing that trend also repeating itself. But I said it earlier, even when I was reviewing the month of September, that October we're going to see a mixed market in the first 2 trading weeks of October, and this is the first trading week of October. By next week, we're going to see the same before we start seeing the first early filers start hitting the market with their earnings. And don't forget, I said it that despite their earning expectation, that traders and investors to trade cautiously with consumer and industrial goods, but due to the ongoing FS scarcity and also the volatility in price that FS exchanges has crossed above 1,000. It's going to put pressure on both companies that import. But those companies that have done backward integration might see a little relief, and also those companies that have good product that we call it inelastic product that even when they adjust price, there must see also demand for their product, or where in the industry either policy has impacted that industry, either they're able to increase the price of their services or what they are doing. That will also be a plus for those sectors. That's why you, as investor, you need to balance your position. And to speak now, I want to look at what is happening in our own market right here now. Looking at the performance at the market, it's very, very key. We look at it together so that you also have an insight what the market is doing. We're not talking about looking at the chart. We want to look at the data. When I mean that figure of the market situation, where the market stands right away. If you're able to get it right now, to now give us the insight of what is happening in terms of market breadth, the top gainers and losers. These are the things we want to look at because we saw a good volume yesterday that was facilitated or imparted by transaction in universal insurance. For this morning, we're seeing that the market is at this hour that opening green and yesterday that green. The market is doing 6,520.43, gaining 38.15 basic point, all by what 0.08, 0.08 as to school now, 0.07, almost 1%, approximately 0.1. But this is the state of the market as we speak now. But if you look at the market breadth is still positive. We're having 13 gainers and also 11 losers in the market as we speak. But out of this 11 losers, I want to look at the 5 top in that list. Want to see that here that ABC Transport is leading the loser chart, followed by Omatech. Omatech is being hit by what profit taking. Also, we saw UPDC that was up yesterday, was seeing profit taking in that UPDC this morning. UACN and also Mutual Benefit. Assurance, these are the top 5 losers as to speak right away. But if we move to the other side, the flip side of the gainers, I mean those in green. But seeing that Owando has also continued this since the market opened this week. We have seen a move in Owando. And this is why, as a trader investor, I said you must combine your technical and fundamental, because that what is driving Wando is not fundamental news or no fundamental of the company right now. It's because of what no technicals, people looking at the prices adjusting up and down and buying to the news also ahead of what the 10th October 10th court case, and people are positioning. But for me, for what I'm seeing today, people are seeing this kind of volume and also buying to it. In my total that coming, the meeting that will come on October 10th, the court that might decide to what to kind of adjourn the meeting again. But I think for the benefit of Owando itself, I think this is time that court also extract the case out of no court, and that means that there's no they are not delisting again. That will also boost the market, and also if the actual 2022 results come and we'll start seeing also 2023 performance quarterly basis, they are free to after releasing their 2022 audited result, they can probably release all the total results for this year. That will also give investor what is happening. But as the company is still standing on a negative shareholder fund or negative on a loss, accumulated loss about 480 billion, 680 billion, that also is a concern. But because of the momentum in the stock and interest and the kind of volume we're seeing, shows that people are taking advantage of Owando. That's why Owando is leading the pack right now. Owando is the one leading the pack of the advancers, followed by the CWG Computer Warehouse Group, also has come back again on the Ghana chart, followed by International Brewery, also seeing that the Tantalizer is among those Ghana this morning, and what at Abebe Building. These are the top 5 gainers in that at this hour in the market. Then also we're seeing that Universal Insurance has continued to to provide volume in the market, but we're not seeing prices changing in that direction. As we speak now, the price of Universal Insurance is still 23 kobo. This hour they are traded about 41.25 million shares as we speak. For one dollar is almost 10 naira 30 kobo. They are traded 27.65 million shares, followed by Sterling Bank at 3 naira 58 kobo, 21.45 million shares as we speak. And NMA area is in agricultural sector. That one has done 15 million shares as we speak at 4 naira flat. And Fidelity also at 18 naira 15 kobo has done over 9.26 million shares. And this is the state of the market right away. Yes, like I said yesterday, we're seeing that more companies are still releasing their date, their close period for the board meeting, for them to the close period for them to know for insider dealing, while also date for board meeting to approve their management account. These are also what every investor in the market or trader or market players are equally looking at to see how this company has fared for the last quarter, and also that will bring cumulative 9 months for those that has financial year ended December, for them to have an easy projection what is likely to come out from this company at the end of already we're in the last quarter of the year. This is what is also shaping the market right now. But we're seeing more of this close period hitting the market from different companies. We also saw that yes, in the life of Fidelity, Human Bank, we're going to also chat to see where it's going. We saw the bank notifying exchange of additional listing of additional shares that come from what the private placement, or is it not private placement or right issue they did. That's about 8 point something billion shares. Let's say after that, we're also going to impact that stock. We're seeing that is why we are seeing some pullback in that stock, because especially that with this additional shares, if the earnings do not double or move to that, it might likely dilute the company financial result. But I believe that the bank have done well so far, and what is happening in the industry, it will be a temporary time, like a temporary thing that or something that it won't last, it won't be permanent, just a pullback. But if the growth rate also beat expectation, because we expect that the banks to maintain the what we have seen likely in their past performance in this growth rate number, that will change the face of Human Bank. But we are coming to look at all those who will enter the chart, and also tell you where it's going. Yes, this is what we want to do today. This is the chart for the like I will tell you that whenever you come to the market first to trade on your live chart, you will look at where is the market going, where is the direction of the market, so that you will not go against the trend. Anybody that trades against the trend will be the one that will suffer. You must follow the trend. That's why most of the indicators that we take analysis are for trend following indicators. Because when you follow the trend, that you can, even when you're using other strategy, you can't invest against the trend. That will affect you. Follow what is happening. That's why we will look at what is happening in the market. The market has done higher highs, but we are seeing higher lows now, not lower low, higher lows. Which is market is still in an uptrend. But we want to look at where is it going from here. Yes, we saw that this is the third training of the week. after the holiday on Monday. Yes, we saw like a one day up, one day down, which is never a trend. But market remained in the strong consolidation stage. That means despite the market pull back little yesterday again, market still remains strongly in the consolidation range for as we speak now, which is this point. Market remains strong at this point, so that you will note that even when from here, good. You can see for yourself. That the markets remain in this within this rectangle here. This serve as what as the support at the resistance level as well. If you remember how I started this class this week, where I showed that what we call the buy zone and the sell zone. Market is still on the buy zone now. From what I've seen, you can see that the buy zone is between this week here and this one. That means market is still above the buy zone. You can see now when I draw a line here, I will give you a support level. You can see that there's another one. You can put a dry mean within this period you can buy your stock. For me, the market is good. It's not a bad market. You can still take your position in those stocks that you know where they are heading and also their performance are keeping inside, because market is still within almost the demand zone, and this is the low supply zone, which is the resistance. You can see it here. A breakout of this resistance zone or the supply zone, you can see when it touch here, that's the market are coming down. When it touch here, you can see the market trying to build up again. This are but because we are seeing this one up, one down, the candlestick is really that this is not a time to say you are trading in and out, because the range is still very small. I would advise you watch and buy in stages, because but if market break out from this consolidation stage or range, that is where it become a problem. But now it's still here, and me it's also it's not a bad one at all. But let's keep our finger crossed. Market is slightly in the green, like I said earlier, that about 0.08 or 0.07, it's almost a 0.1. That's the market is still in this situation. For me, you don't need to panic at all. But one thing is that you must look at, what is the direction of this market. The direction of the market, you want to look at, is it an uptrend? Is it a sideways movement we are looking at, or called sideways movement technical analysis, or is it a downtrend, or like I told you now, that market is consolidating. That means that you must know the direction of market is very, very key. And that's what I just did now. Direction of the market. I said, what is the direction of the market? We have seen that market is still what on consolidating, and when market is consolidating, you have to be very careful. If possible, you can stay outside the market and watch to confirm an uptrend or a downtrend before you can jump in. That's why it's good to know the direction of the market as you enter the market. That is very, very important for every trader or investor. One thinking that what is the value area of the market? The same place we are seeing it, this is the value area of the market. That's why you have to keep your eyes here. This is the value area. A breakout also some investors or trader trading breakout. Here now consolidation at this point. Once able to come here, once you break out, there is a new trend has continued. You need to also learn all this again. I'm going to say a value area. In this value area, we're looking at the support level, which were drawn, the support and the resistance level, which is very, very key. The supply zone and the demand zone. We have just discussed it now. And trend is also very, very important at this point. Where is the trend? And this trend, if you take your cursor here and draw a trend line, you can see that the trend from here, let's say take it from here. If you look at this trend, you can see that this trend, you can see, first of all, you can see that this is trend. Now you can see that yes, it's an uptrend. You can see this is an uptrend for me. Yeah, look at it here. But it break down the uptrend, but still within what? Still within the possible period. That's why you need to keep your eyes on this to know exactly what is happening in the market. It's very, very important, like as I told you, that you need to know what the market is doing right now, so that you can get the clue what to do, with your hard-earned money and the decision to multiply the money. I was saying about what the trend line. These are the things that help you to know what the value area, and also you can also know this what you use at the same time to know the value that I just said. Then look at what is what we call entering triggers. Entry triggers, you want to see or confirmation. This confirmation is where you try to confirm what is the breakout and the candlestick formation to let you know is it the entering trigger or exit trigger. You must know it. This entry trigger and is also very, very important. And like I said, that the market is already at the demand zone. What are you doing right now at this point? It's very, very key. Don't worry whether it's going to break down. But now that you are seeing it, like, are you waiting to confirm this open, or you are buying in stages here? That's why you must see. But the candlestick we are seeing here are not giving us reconfirmation. That's why I said, for your entry trigger and exit trigger, you look at the candlestick, look at the breakout. These are the things that will help you to confirm where the market is going. Another thing that also, if you enter any position, and like I said, this will already enter the last quarter of the year, which is also has its has a seasonality that associated with the last quarter. When is that seasonality coming up? The first one we're going to see is the earnings reporting that are starting in the second week of October. Also, we're going to see the dressing for the end of the year. Also, Santa Claus rally also be there. Also, we're going to see another NPC meeting in November. If the one for October that I was suspended, if there's if they're not reconvening any moment from now, they might put it to work to November. And this one now act as a form of a hold a meeting. But there's no meeting, nothing can change. But I tell you that the MPC meeting, that one that run the economy in shorter period of 2 months, they give direction where funds will flow in to balance the economic activities, to make sure that price stability is there, and also job is being created for the people. And that is the major role of any central bank of the world. But if the September meeting, that policy meeting that was postponed or that was suspended, if there's no any new date between this period, I believe that means we'll be looking forward to see what will happen in November, being the last FPC meeting for the year. And invariably, the word that hold on the September 26th, 25th, and 26th, automatically will also be seen as what as a whole decision, because we are seeing that most economy we are seeing a whole, while some already cutting down what they are, so that funds can flow easily from one point or the other. Another good thing is very, very important is news, and that news can come at any time. Like what is happening in Rwanda, we saw that when the news of Rwanda acquiring Agip Nigeria asset, we saw what it also, like also what's going to come out at the 10th on the October 10th, might also be another push again. For all those earnings that are coming, to any news was expecting, and that's why for me, I would encourage that most of us in this house, that you should not trade the news alone, trade the candlestick. Why? That is where the sentiment of people is, because news alone, especially for those that are newcomers, or those that are not no branded in chart. Don't think news can be so volatile that it can give you money, it can also help you to lose your capital. That means you must trade the candle, not the news. But these are part of what will drive the sentiment for the momentum in the market. Because as you're also trading the news, the next thing that you must plan your trade. You plan your trade. Plan your trade is very, very important. As you plan your trade, you know exactly what you are doing in the market. You plan your trade to know the level of mistake you have made, or the level of loss you can collect, you can accept. And also you plan, you also know when to take profit, and when to take a gradual profit, or when to sell down once you hit the profit. These are the what that is what also you must plan your exit. You must plan your exit, and all this will come together because you have what your trading plan. You can now follow all your trading plan to execute all these I've just discussed, for you to go to be the right path of making money from the market. Yes, market cannot pull you down, because you are the one that know when to take profit and when to go. Market will only go up and down to create opportunity for you and I. Market will also not dictate for you what to do. You are the one to know your plan, your source of income, and the kind of time frame you want to stay in the market. These are the things I say I have to also share this morning, because I believe that this also guide us. And when it comes to planning your exit, know when you are wrong, and also exactly when you are wrong, when market has gone against you, you must know how to take profit. Or less, like I always say, you want to add patience, and what attracted you into that company are still very, very much. There is need for you to apply patience in all the analysis, fundamental, technical analysis, sentiment analysis. After having all, one thing that is very, very important in investment is what is patience. Also, when you are right, you know exactly when to take profit. I also can take it slowly. Yes, we want to look at this chart for different time frame. For easy understanding, let's take that this is a daily trend, but for you to get the real position, look at 4 hours chart. The 4 hour chart will give us a clear direction. You can see the 4 hour charts now, almost the same thing. You can see where the market is now. The market has not confirmed, but still within what consolidation range. You can see where this red one touch, you can see it here at this point. These are the things you should also have at the back of your mind. It is very, very important, so that you know exactly what you are doing. This will help us as trader investors to know that this what 4 hour chart. Then when you bring it down to to 1 hour and 15 minutes is good. But I'll tell you, because the time frame is still very small, you also start trying to confuse and also about what this short time frame that it helps you to confirm what will happen on the bigger time frame. And that's why you must check off to see where they are going. Now you come and look at the 1 hour chart. Since I look at, I think the 1 hour chart is also within that range. You can see it from here to here. You can see that it's still within that period. Yeah, you can see it's still within that range. But here we have seen what we call a three soldiers after market has formed. This 1 hour chart we're looking at. We saw when the market resisted this. This is what we call bullish hammer. We saw that market has three returning on in terms of 3 hours of gain. But this is a hourly chart. You can see it here, which will form a good pattern. And but so 2 hours, you can see that the last 2 hours again, it will draw 10 pullback here before it's suspended. And you see a long a very sentiment until this candlestick take away this sentiment. You can't say that the market have rebounded or what the market is strong. When it's able to come up and take off this one, you cannot say yes, because if you check from here to here, you can see how the market pulled back before coming here, and this market take everything from here up, wipe away all the losses that they have done for almost like more than 10 hours. Thing was wiped away by just only by 3 hours rally. You can see it here. You need to understand all these games so that you know exactly what you are doing in the market. Then finally, look at the 15-minute chart before we now go to individual stock and now call up also our indicators. It's very, very important that we move the market using our indicators to help us to manage the risk. If you look at the 15-minute chart, you can see also that the market is trending on the 15-minute chart. Looking at this candlestick, for this called price action, you can see that until market also to rally here, the market is a bit dicey right now, but putting that there is still hope for the market. Market is not making a lower lows, but making higher lows. For me, there's a possibility that when information that comes from the earnings season comes and a big market expectation, you might see a good turnaround in the market. That's why we need to keep our finger crossed and also invest wisely. But let's bring our other indicators that will help us to do analysis at this time. Money flow, our T line, is still there, our T line is still there. Change our T line to what? To 8. And finally, we call our ADS or MACD. Let's call our ADS that you know where the market is moving to, and that will help you to know what to do. Yes. If you look at the index action, you can see that the index is still slightly below the T line here. Until market crosses like that, will not confirm a new trend. But the market is not being valuable. But until it crosses, I tested the signal, the T line, right? Once it comes up, I can see that the T line is acting as what, as a resistance for the price action or index action. Once it crosses, that is a new trend entirely. But if you look at money flow as we speak now, money flow is also for me not looking too good at right away now. It's looking now to read around 38 points. As I close the business around 47 point 43.42 as at yesterday. For this morning, I think that it has already gone below that, meaning that around what 38. These are the things we want to consider for what in the market. And it's a daily chart we're seeing. I can see from the momentum here that we're seeing a weak momentum because the red one is above the blue one, and money flow is looking down right away. This is for the market. And let's look at some stocks. Like I said earlier, let's look at what is happening in Women Bank. That will help us to know if we are to take our profit in that position. If you know from the chart right away, you can see this a day chart. You can see that on a day chart, we are seeing that Women Bank has been below the T line. That means that even before the release of consider it has been declining under the T line. You can see yourself it has broken strong support level after it tested it here. Now it has broken it widely, trying to come up until you see the market coming up above this before and also above the T line before you now say yes, strength is coming back. But to speak now, the stock is still very weak because of what, like I told you earlier, and the truth that the company has not released, notify the market of additional listing of shares. Let's look at our 4 hours chart for Women Bank. You can see that it still remains in that direction. Very weak. You can see that it's below the T line. When it tries to come up, you can keep your eyes on this stock and what fundamentally, say that the stock is weak because you can see that the price index is still looking down for Women Bank. These are the things also I said I will open our eyes to this morning. We look at the CPSC and charms before we now look at the Owando chart again. CPSC, CPSC, we have to look at CPSC. CPSC now on the 4 hour chart, you can see that here is below the T line but trying to resist decline. For me, it's a good one because if you look at the T chart, T thing, you can see that both on a daily chart, you can see that it's trying to resist decline. If we go back again and look at it on a weekly chart, almost the same pattern we are seeing. You can see that trying to resist decline. Then if you also go to look at it at a monthly time frame, almost the same thing again. That means for me, the Chi as a good position, you can see that Chi, even when you go back here, you can still far from the T line. So I say that T line work for every multiple time frame, whether for weekly, daily, and other. T line is very key as we speak. Even at this point, we're seeing that there's still activities what in the in GPSC. Yes, to quickly look at what is happening in charms and UPDC. Make it snappy before we look at Owando. Look at what is happening in charms. This monthly chart for charms is still very positive. Like I said, we look at the weekly chart for charms. You can see that on the weekly chart, we are seeing a good candlestick there, almost trading around 140. But we look at what the daily chart of the stock. It's very key. The daily chart of the stock, you can see that it's flat even at 140 global right away. But until you take away this red one, before we say the bull is back. But it's a good one we are seeing, after we are seeing a pullback here, we are seeing small candlestick here and this, which also confirm a strong momentum. And also money flow is reading above 70. For me, it's a good one for the stock on the chart. But like I said, you look at it for 1 hour, 4 hours chart to 1 hour before you can get it. On the last 4 hours, you can see that the stock remain above the T line and also in green for even when it tries to resist decline around 140. It's a good one for the stock. But I think that the momentum is still very positive. I believe that as we speak right away. That's why you need to take note of all this we are discussing. Finally, UPDC and the Owando will be the last one. But let's look at UPDC right away. UPDC we are seeing also that profit taking also hitting that stock right now. If you look at it at 4 hour on the 4 hours time frame, well, it tested the T line and go up again. You can see that there was a sell-off. I see that the buyers are pushing it up now. If you look at this with a candlestick well, but it has formed a double top here right away as we speak. Now that it has formed a double top, yes, it's very good now. It has formed a double top. You can see it here, very fine. Yeah, almost double top. Sorry, this double top. You can see it. But once they're able to come back and pull out and break out this 140, 141, 140, are going to see this stock catching up to around 180 naira. You can see that a good money flow. You can see how fun is entering the stock almost above 50 to 361. It's a good one, and we are seeing that it's still having a positive, a positive momentum. You can see that the blue one is above the red one, but also they are started looking down for us to see. Final one for the day is Owando PLC. So for you to round up the class, and what are you doing with Owando if you are in this stock? Are you smiling to the bank now, or you are still waiting for tomorrow? Yes, you can see that let's start from this ADS. That the blue one has crossed the red one on a 4 hour chart. Money flow is very strong. You can see. Then let's look at what it has done for a day chart here. Day chart, you can see that the stock is also money flow started looking down. That when you see money flow looking down on a day chart, also look at what is happening. Profit taking activities is also in the market. As we speak now, the expect the T line to trade around 10 10:35 or 10:30 as we are seeing now. But look at the 1 hour chart for the stock. The 1 hour chart is still above the T line here. You can see it here, and we are seeing positive sentiment or positive momentum. You can see on the stock. On this note, because of our time, I will say thank you for for staying with us. Look forward to see you tomorrow as we also watch the market. For me, there's no cause for alarm in our market. Even from what is happening in the mature market, we're also expecting that our market is also going to stand out if our economic managers, when I mean the fiscal authority and the monetary will put the economy in the right perspective and also not adopting the foreign, no, the Western world economic policy. Yes, I know they want to conceive or dance the music of the World Bank and the IMF, but I believe that it will be wisdom and also have a policy here that will drive the economy on the path of growth. On this note, see you tomorrow being the last trading day for the week. But for those who are the premium class, our premium class will also be holding on Saturday, hopefully by God grace. On this note, I say bye. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Cheers.